is it true that actually the men never do ejaculate and the women don't have orgasms, or is that not true?
Oh, the men certainly do, because as you know, in traditional adult movies, they demand to show it. They have the men showing the ejaculation.
But then how can you go on if they have to have a cut and do it again and again?
Oh, well, it's at the end. It's always at the end of the scene. They do it just once. Although there have been actors that can do multiple scenes a day. They're pretty amazing.
What about the women?
The women, unfortunately, there's traditionally been very little emphasis on the women's orgasms, which was one of my beefs against the traditional movies. They had very little concern about the women's orgasm. So very often it didn't happen.
So, because that was not the important aspect.
That's right. Then it wasn't, that's right.
Now tell me, Candida, so now what you're doing is you are actually producing.
That's right.
Tell me what you're doing.
I started Femme Productions 2 years ago in order to put a woman's voice into these movies. I wanted to produce and direct movies that represented our fantasies, our sexuality, and start showing people how to really equally pleasure one another.